Hello, 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 dorks! Welcome in. How's it going? Got a cat. It's Thursday. We got Dwarf Fortress on the plate. It's a good day. I got some tea. It's nice and freezing outside. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Jam, how's it going? How's everyone's week been? Meow. Meow. Today's gonna be fun. I am very excited about today. I've been looking forward to today's stream for all week, legitimately. Black tea or fruity tea? It's a fruity tea. It's a tisane. I haven't been doing so much black tea in the afternoons, because caffeine is a bitch, but you know, it's just it's a nice little fruity, I mean, it's lemony. It's basically lemon. But it's, I don't know, it's very good. I put some oat milk in there and just a little bit of sugar. It gets kind of a, like a shortbready kind of an aspect to it. I don't know, it's very tasty. And yes, this is definitely Jezebel here. Hecata was here just a second ago, but she kind of wandered away. She's probably going to go eat Jezebel's food. So, you know, but I'm sure she'll come by. I'm sure she'll be in. Yeah, today we're hopping back into adventure mode. I am excited. We're doing it right now. We wrapped up a year. We've actually done 2 years in Fortress mode since our last adventure. 2 years have passed. We're now in the spring of 110, I believe. And I've retired the fort. I have created our adventures. We're all good to go. I will introduce you to them once we get over there. But it's all done. We're just gonna hop right into it. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. Frank is staring at ghosts. I guess that makes sense. Hecata's been finding ghosts too. Hecata's been finding all the ghosts on top of the kitchen counter. It's great. Anyway, today's episode is brought to you by Fists. Put them up. And by you clicking on all those buttons down there and hanging out with me and joining along this adventure. This adventure that we are embarking together along with our friends, and it's glorious, and we're gonna hit some goblins and they're gonna fall over. I think is what's gonna happen. So I'm excited about that. And that's kind of all there is to it. I'm gonna introduce you to our friends here. Look at them. There they are. We're saving the child. We are not saving. Well, the plan at this very moment is not to save the child, if only because our kidnapped child is on the other side of the continent. So I wanted to have an adventure more in our neck of the woods. So we're still on the north side of the continent. The child is all the way far on the south coast. I do want to do some adventuring down there as well. There are entire civilizations down there that we haven't been introduced to yet. But I think we're working our way out. We had a couple of adventures, and they've all been kind of in the northern part, within our same civilization, and then we're gonna kind of branch out from there. And this pair is gonna be one of them that's gonna be kind of traveling a little further abroad. We're going into the northern goblin territory. So yeah, one of these characters will look familiar to you if you've been following along. Our main character here, our primary adventurer, is an unretired character. This is Earsad. Remember Earsad from our previous pair of adventures? We were initially two kobolds, and we did a whole bunch of sneaky, steely stuff within a dwarven civilization. We stole a slab, we ran off with it, and then we were destroyed, like annihilated by a couple of blind cave ogres that were in the caves, because I guess that's where that would make sense to happen. We were trying to travel along an underground highway, 3 blind cave ogres popped out, and then that was the end of our adventure, in quite dramatic fashion. But then after that, we created a new trio, I believe, of adventurers. The most consequential of them being the Gorlak, who came, and the 3 of them came across the scene of the carnage, found a bunch of corpses, and, you know, read the slab, the Gorlak turned into a necromancer and just kind of raised everyone, just to kind of see what would happen. So our two kobold adventurers are now intelligent undead, Irsad and Darko. Darko is still out in the world, but he's a little bit worse for wear. I did a little bit of testing between streams to kind of see the capabilities of these characters. And Ursad's in a much better shape than Darko is. Darko is literally just the top half of a kobold. So he can't really walk around. But Irsad is just missing an arm. And I say just, that is still quite the hindrance. You can even see down in his portrait down here in the corner, he's just straight up missing an arm. Just straight up missing an arm. We also still have our assumed identity. We faked our identity to pretend that we were part of the Dwarven civilization while we were sneaking around in there. But we had died under that assumed identity, so I guess that has carried over. So that's interesting. But essentially, those three characters moved on and retired in our fortress. So the necromancer is in our fortress. If you remember seeing a Gorlak, it's locked away in a small hole. That's the necromancer that created the undead version of Irsad. We got about a third of our blood left. I think this will fix itself over time. I have no honest idea. We had our arm bitten off, and there was a lot of bleeding involved, unsurprisingly. But so that's Irsad. So here, since you haven't seen Irsad, here he is. I'm trying to remember what's significant about him. Believes that there's little better in life than a good party, treasures leisure time, and thinks it is very important in life, values independence, values martial prowess, does not respect the law, finds artwork boring, finds no value in holding back complaints and concealing emotions, doesn't value eloquence so much, does not care about friendship, and doesn't see the attainment of knowledge as important. So Irsad kind of likes hitting things and partying and little else. Hello, Lanix, welcome in. We're starting an adventure here. And what else has he got? He's dour as a rule, conflicted by this as he values parties and merrymaking in the abstract. So he's the grumpy guy at the party. He's the one who shows up at every party and is kind of grumpy. That's Irsad here. How's the adventure going? In general, they're going good. This one is just starting like right this moment. So I'm introducing us to our characters here. Irsad is an intelligent undead kobold who is missing an arm because ogres. Basically he's been wandering the world ever since he was resurrected, and that's been like 2 years ago in game. So Irsad here has just kind of been wandering on his own through the kobold hillixes, and has ended up here. And we are in an elven forest retreat. This is like the very north of our continent. Of course, you can't see like most of the map, but our fortress is right over here. These are the elven forests that are just to the north of our fortress. This is the one of the dwarven civilizations, the red tomes. They're over here. The rest of our civilization is kind of down here. Then the road of markets is down here. And then there's an evil forest, and then there's, yada, yada, yada down here. So we're going to go this way, towards all the goblins and such, which are currently not on our map because we haven't gone over there yet as these characters. So here's kind of the story that I'm constructing for these characters. We have Irsad, who's kind of the reason things are happening. Irsad was stealing some stuff and living his best life, and then he died terribly, and then he was turned into a zombie, against his will, or not, you don't really consent to being raised as a zombie, right? So he was turned into a zombie, and then the person who did that just wandered off. I got cat aggro now here. The necromancer just wandered off, and then all the zombies that she created were just kind of given life and are out doing their own things. There are three intelligent undead blind cave ogres that are just out there. We'll see if that ever develops into anything. There's a goblin and a rat person who joined us on that adventure and also died and are also intelligent undead, but they weren't adventurers. They weren't created as adventurers, so I can't take control of them. They're just out there. Maybe we'll see them again. Maybe we won't. Who knows? But yeah, so for the last 2 years, Irsad hasn't been doing anything productive, just kind of wandering around. And then I'm going to say that he finds himself in these elven forests. You know, we died down here somewhere, wandered up here, and we happened across this other person. This is Neri. This is Neri, the wild boar person, and this is a new character. He is a wrestler. I guess that's probably the most appropriate thing for him. I don't know that we're going to do a whole lot of wrestling. We're just going to be doing a lot of punching. A competent striker. That's the main thing here. Neri here is a wild boar person who's been living with elves. He's a citizen of this elven forest retreat area. This is where he grew up. And he's kind of a different character, right? He never feels hatred toward anyone or anything. He's emotionally obsessive, forming lifelong attachments even if they aren't reciprocated. He has a low self-esteem, doesn't generally think before acting. He's assertive, tends to be a bit stubborn, changing his mind about things. He finds obligations confining. He doesn't often experience strong cravings or urges, and he's troubled by this because he values such powerful forces in life. He isn't particularly curious about the world. He personally strongly believes that a peaceful and ordered society without dissent is best, finds maintaining decorum a silly, fumbling waste of time, and does not care about family one way or the other. He dreams of seeing the great natural places of the world. So this is a boar man who's been living the elf life, and you know, being okay with it. You know, I don't think that elves are too big on obligations and stuff, and he probably gets some good parties in here. I don't think the elves are very stuffy, but I think the kobolds probably party a bit better than the elves do, if I'm being honest. But and then Neri, of course, has 2 friends. We have Osime, I guess, the pet war rhinoceros, because apparently the elves just have domesticated rhinos. Because of course they do. So we're just taking a war rhino with us, especially because Neri doesn't use weapons. So basically we got masterwork wooden armor and a rhino. And that's about it. But also, there's a hamster, and because I just had to. Neri has a pet hamster named Minaro, who is currently residing on Minaro's head. Why? Reasons. This is Minaro, a tame hamster. This is mostly because I want to see if it is at all possible to keep a hamster alive on your head while in combat. It's probably going to end terribly, but I think it'll end terribly in an interesting way. So we'll keep an eye on the hamster. And that's essentially it. We have this undead kobold who wanders into this forest retreat, and a wild boar man who greets him and says, "What the heck?" And then the kobold says, "Hey, I'm a zombie." But I'm not like an evil zombie, right? We're not like just a mindless undead who's eating everything. This is a person who was brought back to life and given intelligence again, and is just cursed to undeath. And that's kind of rough, right? I mean, he's only got one arm. So essentially what we have here are 2 people who are kind of grumpy about the nature of evil in the world. Definitely not a noob D&D party. No, these people know what they're doing. Or at least I think so. I'm hoping so. We're gonna find out. Some mad shit. I'm hoping. We're gonna mainly control Irsad, especially when we're traversing the world map, I think, because Neri is obviously still alive and needs to eat and stuff, and he has food and water, but we'll go through it less if he's not the active one, right? But also, we can mount the rhino. So I'm gonna mount the rhino. Cause why wouldn't I? Why would I not mount the war rhinoceros? And that's basically the situation as it stands right now. Irsad himself does not have anything. This is a naked zombie, but that's gonna be fine. I think maybe we'll find some stuff for him. And then Neri has got wooden armor, but that's also fine. You will also see that we're in a forest. We're in an elven forest retreat. Here's the elves up in the tree. A frail elf, sunken eyes elf, a traitor, a holy fish, tangled teeth, holy fish. Start new conversation. Hello. Greetings, my name is Melville. Oh yeah, we're still Melville. Life is, in a word, rivers. Hello, Kobold. I am Nine, one of those. I'm actually going to remove our identity. I'm gonna say, can I be myself? Yeah, there we go. We are now Irsad. Okay, I want to reintroduce myself. Though of course I can't I can't do it literally. How are you, holy fish? I was never one to follow advice. Okay, cool. They're not going to have anything real useful for us, I don't think. I think we're going to have to, or no, we can just leave from here. We're just going to leave. Thank you, elves, for the food. But we're gonna take off, and we're gonna basically go in hunt of goblins, because there are quite a few. And I'm gonna have to remember, it might even be that I'm looking for. I'm gonna have to remember exactly where everything is in our world, but the main thing that I want to go find early, I guess, is that we have there is a fortress that was originally built by our kobold civilization that has been taken over by goblins over in this region. I would love to go kick out the goblins. That's one of my goals here. But of course, this isn't going to tell me like all the things about all the places that I want. Though that's probably exactly where we want to go. Right? Depth ulcer? Maybe it was that one over there. It's one of these. See, Kobold Hillocks, Kobold Fortress. The Servant of Spit is a good river name. Maybe down here. Goblin Fortress, Runditch. Okay, yes. We are gonna take on Runditch. I also want to say one of these towns. I want to see what's going on over here. One of them was Kobold and one of them was Goblin. There's a human castle down here. There's a Kobold with a C hamlet, and there's a Kobold with a K hamlet. That's right. Okay. Oh, there's a volcano in the middle of this lake here. Or this might actually be the ocean. Whatever. Yeah, I think we're gonna go for this fortress here. Which is gonna be, I think it's gonna be like right over here. Oh, look! This looks right. Interesting. It's interesting that there's a bunch of little bits to it. There's gonna be like stuff on the fringes, right? We should start like outside. Yeah, okay, so they made like a bunch of trenches outside of a fortress. I'm really interested to see what this looks like. I'm really interested to see what's going on here. So Neri ended up on the thing. I guess that's fine. Okay. So mostly at this point, we're looking for structures and we're looking for goblins. And this is a smooth wall of some kind. I'm on the... Are we both on the rhino? Are we both on the rhino? How would I even know? How does that work? Okay, well I can see, so we are a rider, and then if I switch over to Neri, we're also a rider. You could have two people on the same mount. That's actual news to me. Oh my goodness. Okay. Sure. This is an open, this is open, okay. So there's a ditch down there. Goblins make trenches. That's kind of how they operate, and these are like walls. Trying to find a way up. All this sand. I mean, I haven't done a whole lot of exploring in the past of goblin sites. So this is going to be some fact finding on my own part. But we're gonna learn about this. Oh look, there's a building. Do we just knock with our rhino? Anyone here? No. Interesting. What is this? Is this a way down? Curious. This is not goblin architecture. Or no, this is, well, it's definitely not dwarven architecture. Interesting. Does this not go... This doesn't go down any further. That's just a 2-floor building. Interesting. Okay. I guess. Here's some structures. Then more of our ubiquitous brown recluse spider silk webs are just everywhere in our world for whatever reason. I'm curious about this. Oh, we can even see the Goblin Fortress of Runditch is here. Okay. I also hear a cat sniffing around. There's something. Oop. Nope. This goes up. Interesting. These are weird little buildings. This must be goblin stuff. So I've never seen this kind of, like this specific structure in another site before. Like I've seen trenches like this. This is this kind of trench that a goblin will dig, I believe. Yeah, see how it's like a tunnel? This is saying the fortress is southwest of here. This might prove interesting to even find the way in. Oh, what's all this? No sign of goblin? Not yet. Not yet. They could all just be hiding or lurking. But I think we're seeing signs of goblin, like, activity, but not no actual goblins yet. Which is interesting. This is obviously not a very populated site. Unless they're all just underground in the fortress itself. Which we have not found. Okay, so clearly these things that are marked on the map are these buildings. Which have nothing inside. Be cool if they had loot or something. They probably do sometimes. Ooh. We're getting a little too far abroad at this point. Here we go. Hello, anyone home? I would like to take the tour, please. Okay, I think we just need to find the entrance of the fortress, which it's saying is like here. Like, I don't know what to... Did they just close it off entirely? Or is it like only accessible from the underground? I don't think the underground road goes here. I think these are all above ground roads. But I don't see any, you know, downward slopes. Or holes in the ground for that matter. Oh, is it this? This looks different. That looks more like a fortress. This looks more like a fortress. Okay, so now we just need to find the hole in the wall. And it's gonna be on the last side that I check. Okay, oh, I hear activity. I'm going to give us a quick save and return here. Just because I think we're gonna get into it real quick. And this is crash prevention or crash recovery prevention, I guess. If everything's terrible and we just die immediately, then that's going to be the fate of these adventures. But I don't think that's going to be what happens, but we'll see. Also, there's Hecata. Hooray. I wonder if they're going to even be immediately hostile to us? Oh my god. Hello? Yeah, some of these squares even have like three goblins sitting on them. I want to just... I see a lot of like copper. No, stop. I wanted to observe, not approach. You have a copper mole, copper breastplate. That's all fine. But you have an iron shield, iron breastplate. There are so many of them. Okay. Afraid experiencing trauma. Iron longsword. Okay, so I see a lot of iron and copper, but not a lot of steel. Which is good. As good as this can be. We could also just like steal from their trading post here. They don't appear immediately hostile, which is interesting and probably a good thing. Okay. Smile and wave, boys. Do they even have a tavern here? I guess maybe we should case the joint before we really get into it. This is gonna They just have the... Oh, what are they doing? Did they all wake up? That's interesting. They all just stood up. Death. I feel very uneasy. Nothing's died yet. I played with my pet. How affectionate I am. That is so many. Okay. Well, they're all gonna go spread themselves out now, right? That's going to be very good for us. They might even just fight each other. Who's a fat lime rhythm soldier? Oh. Hello. Hello. Who's this friend? A large three-eyed humanoid. It has 3 long hanging tails. Its ivory skin is warty. This night creature was first created by the Kobold necromancer Alstra bleached priests of Burnpost after horrible experiments on the human Mobu rinsed spells in Lime Rhythm in the year 67. It doesn't look friend-shaped. I tend to agree. So this is a necromancer's experiment. This is a necromancer's experiment that was created by a kobold necromancer in our kobold tower, which is the southern one. Our world has 2 necromancer towers. The northern one is dwarven. The southern one is kobold. So we're actually closer to the other one. Like we're closer to a dwarven tower than we are the place where this person came from. But you can also see that this used to be a human, probably. Yeah, human. In the year 67, so back in World Gen, 50 some odd years ago, or nearly 50 years ago. So that's cool. So there's you, and also you, a frail one, a soldier though. It's gonna be the same thing. 3 long hanging tails, ivory warty skin. This night creature first created by the kobold necromancer Alstra after horrible experiments on the human Mobu. Mobmu. Are they both from the same human? Also, there's a dead goblin there. I wonder if they're actually fighting. Soldier engraver. On the human Mobmu. How does that work? These 2 different creatures were made after experimenting on the same human. We should kill the necromancers for this crime against nature. Yeah, I think that's kind of where we're headed towards. The goblin evil and necromancer evil are kind of intertwined in a bit. Like goblins can have their own civilizations, but I think like necromancer towers will attract goblins or align themselves with goblins. Now they're generally both considered evil as far as groups go. Like an individual necromancer is not necessarily considered evil, but a tower is absolutely evil. And the ground actually emanates evil the longer the tower exists there. So those are definitely crimes against nature. These 2 poor tortured souls themselves, I think is fine. Are they all running? Like, what is actually happening here? We're not seeing combat. I have to assume that we would see combat if it was happening. Well, we're not involved. I don't know, they're fleeing. Did these necromancer experiments just clean house? I mean, they're kind of creepy. If you find a ring and throw it into a volcano, does the tower fall down? Oh. No, but that would be kind of amazing. You could probably make a mod that does something like that. I have a hunch that the rings they have are not quite as significant. Toward you neutral, relationship neutral, general mood horrified. I'm gonna say hi. Greetings, my name is Earsad. Praise be to the boats of paddling. The soldier engraver Rico gets up. Hello, I'm Rico Wing Fairies. Hi, Rico. How are you feeling? Death. This is truly horrifying. I mean, what happened? There's just a dead goblin here. Dost Nagosp Dongs. Goblin names are ridiculous. Can we ask about what happened here? Bring up a specific incident. In a summary of a conflict in which an elk attacked Usi. I don't even know who Usi is. Or Meko? Who's Usi? A buzzard attacked us, I guess. I don't want to summarize a conflict, I want to ask about a conflict. I don't know if that's a thing I can even do. Whoops. Go back. Well, let's ask you about... I wonder if they'll join us. I wonder if they'll join us. I want to know about who rules this place. Comment on weather. We can make a flattering remark. The large sheep leather dress really makes the outfit. Spare me the compliments. Fair enough. I want to ask about the site's neighbors. I'm curious why there isn't the option to ask about the site's rulers. What was I just... This menu makes my eyes bleed every once in a while. There was the one about trading partners, right? Yeah, here we go. There's nothing organized here. Okay, fair. So maybe these goblins are just here and they don't actually claim this site. Which is interesting. Muscular Goblin Lasher. Let's start a conversation with you. Hello, Kobold. I am Bear. Okay, good. I can pronounce your name. I wonder if we can just claim it. That'd be hilarious. What are you scheming? I do not scheme. Okay, fair. Neighbors or trade partners. There's nothing organized here. Interesting. I kind of wonder what happens if we claim a site, but I also know that I screw things up every time I do that. I want to say hi to this other one. Hello, I'm Shackler Cover Frothy. Life is, in a word, murder. You know, that's literally true in both your case and mine. So that's kind of cool. Do you want to join me on adventure? I would rather not. Fair enough. What about this other one? What about Rico? Join me as an adventurer. I would rather not. Yeah, I guess that's fair. You're all just gonna run out. That's so interesting. They're just gonna, they're all... Did they all just get evicted? There sure are a lot of them here. I guess I'm glad we didn't get into a fist fight right off the bat, but my god. I'm really curious what all this means. Because these two night creatures are just hanging out. They're not following with the goblins, right? They're just here. This is bizarre. Let's go. Let's go down and see what's going on. If everyone's just gonna leave, maybe we get to claim a fortress. I think we're all just shuffling for position on this stairwell. There are so many of them here. Wow. Holy cow. Why are you traveling? Why are you traveling? I'm escaping from danger which threatened my former home. I'm escaping from danger. I'm escaping from danger. Is there something terrible down in the caves? Should we not be doing this? Where did this end up? This is strange. But they're all just gonna keep... They're just gonna keep going. This is bizarre. This is not what I expected to find. The army of Nino is marching here. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Are they fleeing a marching army? I don't know what kind of army would make all, like, this many goblins just flee. It's gonna have to be a pretty big army. Oh my god. Okay, well. Holy cow. It's interesting that they don't care about us at all. Oh, someone's talking to us. Someone greeted us. I've also never seen that happen. I've never seen someone just come up and start a conversation with the player. Reply to greeting. Hello, I'm Irsad. I hear that there is an insurrection against the sin of infamy in Runditch. We're in the middle of an insurrection. Good to know. Wow, you have useful information. Ask for directions to where we are. State opinions. State that you don't know anything about it. State that it's for the best, that you don't care. It's sad but not unexpected. Say that it's terrific. Interesting. I don't know anything about it. I don't know anything about it. Have you already run off? State that it's for the best. Can I change the subject? So where are you traveling? I'm escaping from danger which threatened my former home. So clearly everyone they're just fleeing this fortress entirely. Can I just claim the site for myself? Because I believe I belong to the Serpent of Bath, so we do belong to the same civilization. So I really wonder what happens if we claim this site. Interesting. Ask about the surrounding area. Drenched Meadow is in the Hill of Velvet. Ago Spider Mine is there. Okay. Not exactly relevant. Do you want to join me? Join me on adventure. My duty's here. I'm sorry, I'm too busy fleeing. Okay, well, if we know anything about the structure of these fortresses, of these world gen fortresses, we know that that first layer is going to have basically just a bunch of bedrooms and such. Though I guess it's going to have some normal gear, like non-artifact gear. But I think we can go down to the next level, where there's going to be much fewer people already. The game is behaving much better. There's just going to be a die there. This is a statue of Soul. Here we go. Now. Oh, interesting. I see humans. I see, oh, another one of them. Another one of these experiments. And some dead goblins. There's actually shit going down here. This is incredible. I wonder, Death, I feel very uneasy. Good instinct, Neri. I really wonder what's up with these humans. If they're gonna be friendly at all. Neutral attitude, generally horrified. Hello, Kobold. I am Stalith, camped scrubs. I guess scrubs do usually camp, don't they? Continue conversation. How are you feeling? Death is all around us. Truly horrifying. Truer words have never been spoken. What about you? What do you think about the trade partners? There's nothing organized here. So they have also not claimed this site, as far as I can tell. Okay. Interesting. Chaos, absolute chaos. And then here's us, just wandering through the middle of an insurrection on the back of a rhinoceros. There's a lot of goblin blood on the ground. Oops, some more. Are you coming towards us? Are you like cornered in there? Oh, there's another one. See, are they... This is so interesting. I don't even know whose side these are on, though the fact that they're not running kind of tells me they're on the not goblin side. Can we just sneak in here? Pardon me. Excuse me. Don't mind me. Oh, look, there's a copper scourge on the ground. I'm not immediately seeing like artifacts, but we can take a peek. A steel shield. Oh, a nice steel shield. Interesting. So I did some offline testing with Irsad in particular, just to see, you know, if he could survive combat at all. And the conclusion that I came to was that we like a shield. And I think you're gonna get to see why. A copper warhammer, bags and such. A spear. But see, I don't want weapons. That's the thing. And also, these are all gonna be like, I would kind of like to have some more armor for Neri, but Neri is way bigger than these goblins. Yeah, these are all small. We would have to find human gear to actually get Neri into something different. Of course, Irsad can wear all the armor. I guess there's no reason not to wear armor, right? Maybe if we find... Probably gonna find a lot of iron stuff. The steel shield is excellent. I'm gonna grab... Of course, I can't actually... We only have one arm. So I need to... Put this in a container? I don't even have a backpack, do I? Here's what I need to do. Here's what we need to do. We need to be Neri. We need to drop one of our backpacks. Linen backpack in our hand. We're gonna drop it. We're going to be Irsad. We're going to get the backpack. Except I can't, because I only have the one arm. Get backpack. Wear backpack. Get shield. Perfect. And I guess I can put it away, right? I can strap it to my body. Okay, perfect. But now we have a backpack. So now I can take iron helm and wear it. There's a toga. Some shoes, some gloves. Oh, there's a steel helm. That is quite fantastic. So we're gonna take off the iron one and just drop it. And then I dropped the wrong one. Hey, look, a gold crown. Or no. Honey yellow barrel crown. Interesting. Where did my helmet go? Here you are. Where? We get like a steel breastplate out of all this, I would be quite happy. Hey, look, just a big gem. Some more shields and junk. Spears. Yeah, whatever. An iron battle axe. Okay, I'm actually gonna take the toga, just to have clothes. And we're still missing our arm. Oh, that's so... I mean, it's not cool that we're missing our arm, but the fact that it, like, shows that. Giant cave spider silk robe. Can I just put that on over it? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Cool. Didn't feel anything. Yeah, that's fair, because we're dead. We don't feel much. But look at what's left in here. A human bone ring, tunic, gloves, and a corpse. Okay. So now we have a human animal caretaker and four of these soldiers. I'm really curious. Like, are they actually fighting? Ha ha ha, you're funny. So the experiments are joking with each other. Hello, human. Hello, Kobold, I am Ilri letter scolded. How are you feeling? How fragile we are, begone fear. Oh, like, are you traveling? Can I ask why you're traveling? No? Interesting. So maybe they aren't traveling. Maybe they are claiming this site. Ask about neighbors. There's nothing organized here. This is so bizarre. Ask about surrounding area. As just like other stuff that's happening in the area. Okay. See, now these goblins are leaving. But these experiments and humans are not. This is fascinating. This is not stuff that I've experienced in this game before. The goblins are clearing out, so clearly there's going to be a lot of goblins on the world map now. As a result of this, but honestly, taking care of like batches of goblins on the world map is going to be infinitely easier than taking on 200 goblins all at once in a fortress. Here's an administrator. Well, I'm Ubi, praise jewels. How are you feeling? Death is all around us. It sure is. Ask for favor, investigate. I mean, clearly the humans are scheming, right? Who's your boss? I serve no one. I don't believe you. There's soldiers. Now see, the only soldiers I'm seeing are these experiments. Hello, I'm Oddlaz. Who do you work for? I serve no one. Interesting. There's just an insurrection. The humans and the experiments have taken over the castle and evicted a whole lot of goblins. This is really quite interesting. I'm going to keep going down. Sometimes there's a third level, right? There wouldn't be a ramp down if there wasn't anything down here, supposedly. It's just gonna keep going. Right? Okay. Well, here we go. Is there anything down here at all, I wonder? Or is this just deserted fortress? Wow, I've never seen a fortress so empty. We can move so fast now that there aren't millions of... Oh, can I not move through here? I need to get off the thing. Because these are magma smelters. They apparently have magma here. And we can't walk through those tiles. That's an impassable... We can't get to that door. We just straight up can't get through there. All right. I'm back on the rhino. Oh, come on. You went on too? So you're not doing it there. Interesting. Certainly a lot going on here. I would say so. Well, it seems less than there was probably an hour ago. Come on, get on. See, can I do... Cannot mount due to the presence of an existing rider. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know what caused that to change then. Just the fact that we were traveling on the world map, maybe? Okay, well, clearly this fortress has recently changed hands. I'm really curious who owns it now. I'm extremely tempted to try to claim it for myself, but I'm not gonna tempt fate like that. Your tag's trying. Yes. I am trying. Thank you for noticing. We got dismounted somehow? Oh, did you try there? Strange. Succeeding? Well, I'm glad you think so. See, they're all just gonna hang out. You know what? Godspeed. If a bunch of necromancer experiments want to claim a fortress from goblins, I'm honestly gonna give them my blessing. Because as odd as it sounds, I feel like the experiments are probably easier to reason with than the goblins. Oh, there's some more. They're gonna be like all cleared out now. Okay, so now they've clearly cleared out of this part of the fortress. So maybe let's take a look. Hello, I'm Ongo. Why are you traveling? I'm escaping from danger which threatened my former home. Well, wish you luck on the road. I found the cheese room. Here's more humans. Human. It's gonna be like their tavern, right? Prepared sperm whale intestines. It's the havoc tree. You know? You're not wrong. Yeah, there's so many of them. Interesting. Is there anything in these? No. Just some random shields and... This is bizarre. Okay, well I don't think there's gonna be a whole lot of value in going in every single one of these doors. It's gonna be this. There's gonna be some bedrooms. The goblins probably all fled with their good gear. Never mind. Copper breastplate. I'm just gonna scan for some steel armor, maybe. Like a steel breastplate would be fantastic. Iron boots. Trollbone ring. Bunch of gems. Certainly a lot of iron gear. I mean, I could take an iron mail shirt. That wouldn't be a terrible idea, and some greaves. I would love some steel. Of course, this all counts as stealing, but stealing from who? I wonder. I wonder if they are going to get upset if I steal this. But I mean, if they haven't claimed the site yet, you're not going to respond. Oh, hello, Kobold. But you claim that no one owns this site, right? I guess I'm really curious. Let's do... Where'd that iron chain shirt go? There's iron greaves. We'll do iron greaves. And where? Cool. Some iron boots. Where? Where? And then an iron mail shirt. Honestly, we don't have, I guess a gauntlet would be the only other thing, but we have chest, we have head, we have legs, we have feet, we have a shield. And then we have one hand, right? We have we Which arm is it? We're missing our right arm, so we want a left gauntlet. Where? Perfect. Love it. And no one seems to care. The goblins might care. I wonder if we find like a straggling goblin, they're gonna be like, "What? You're stealing our stuff!" And I'll be like, "Yeah, I sure am." Is that us? That's Neri. Okay. Just hanging out with the experiments, I guess. This is so bizarre. Honestly, I think we're okay. They don't usually seem to have more than one room like this. Was the way I came? I'm gonna get lost in here already. This is the way we came. Is storytelling potential? I think so. I don't quite know what the story is here, but something is happening. Something is clearly happening. I think oddly enough, I think the most interesting thing we can do here is leave. Because I imagine that us arriving kind of prompted the game to do whatever it's doing, right? Like this fortress probably existed in some almost insurrection-y state up until now, and then us arriving kind of triggered the game to do some sort of calculation that said the insurrection's happening now. So I'm just gonna say insurrection successful. All my best to you, experiments and humans. As long as we can be allies, which I have no idea if we can, or if they'll actually claim the site, or what's going to happen from here. But I'm going to let them figure it out. Whatever's going to happen here, it's going to happen without me directly interfering. We stole some junk. The goblins all ran off. Half of them are bleeding. Several of them are dead. And that sounds good to me. Our purpose here was to kick the goblins out of the fortress, and we're good. So were the soldiers being driven out? I guess. Yeah, I mean, there were dead goblins. As far as I can tell, those humans and necromancer experiments insurrected in some manner and claimed the site, and the goblins were like, "Oh God," and ran. Clearly some of them died. I didn't see any dead humans. Were they goblin soldiers? That's a good question. I mean, judging by everyone who's fleeing, like everyone has a weapon, right? Everyone has a weapon. These are not civilian goblins. I wouldn't be surprised if literally every person here had weapons. Looks like dwarves, but I know nothing. Well, they're wearing kind of similar gear. I mean, when they're all geared up like that, they all kind of look the same, right? But you can see the little ears poking out. Oh, that was not what I meant to do. But yeah, goblin pikemen. Uneasy after seeing a goblin's dead body. And I don't get to see like the groups that they belong to. This is very interesting. And they're all just going to keep going. And then so now I'm curious, if we look at the world map, there's just a bunch of, you can't travel because you're carrying someone else's goods. Purchase them or put some distance between yourself and the site. Okay, fair enough. We need to successfully steal our gear first. But I'm also really curious about like all these dots. Like where are they going, you know? Are they all gonna go kind of to the same place, or is this gonna be a big diaspora? Because I can't help but notice that in the immediate sense, they're all running towards, you know, where we came from, the Elven lands. Where are you going? You're still going this way. Oh, okay. Where are you going from here? Oops. I wish I could just find out like where you're going. I mean, I wonder if the blue dot is a refugee. Is that what the blue dot means? Oh, come on. Why can't I go up? There we go. Come on. There we go. My goodness. Yeah, there's just gonna be goblins everywhere out here. Can I travel now? I can, okay. So let's make sure our friend is here. I might even just camp here for a bit. Not that we necessarily need to. Earsad does not need to sleep. I guess let's just sleep until dawn. And they're all just gonna flee. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Well, are we both on the thing now? We're both on the thing now. That's so interesting. I wonder what's going on there. That doesn't seem intentional. Well, okay. I'm gonna save again. We did something. We haven't kicked butt yet, but something happened. I wonder what maybe we should check the fortress again now. Maybe it belongs to someone now. Or if we look at the map, what does the map say? It just says fortress. It's just a fortress. Fascinating. Okay. Well, they clearly all ran off into the mountains up this way, which is great because that just means they're gonna harass us from the wilds. But like this, like what's this? Are you? Yeah, you're still on the thing. A honey badger. And see, here's a little structure. What did that say? Muscular honey badger has become enraged. Oh, are you coming for us? Do we need to fight the honey badger? Okay, fine. The honey badger misses me. Okay, fair. I am going to strike in the body, in the upper body, with the shield. And it bruises the liver. Good. Tricky strike, fairly solid. Sure, we're just, and this is gonna be what happens. Oh, and then our rhino's gonna get involved. You punch the honey badger, shattering the nail. Artery's been opened. Cool. Osime, the rhino, has kicked the muscular honey badger in the upper body, bruising the liver, and then charges and collides with the honey badger. I love it. And you're just gonna annihilate it. Osime gores the muscular honey badger in the right front paw with her horn, and the injured part collapses into a lump of gore. Muscular honey badger has given into pain and now it's dead. Cool. Can I get back on? Okay. Good. Good. Is that was the thing? Is that Oh, what is happening? Oh, here we go. There is a camp here. A sunken-eyed dwarf bodorf. Ask for a cease to hostilities. Interesting. Are you... Ask for a cease to hostilities. Nope, you're just gonna fire at us. Well, look. I will fight no more. Oh, okay. Are you running now? Oh, what happened to not fighting no more? Or does Neri need to demand a yield as well? Is that how that works? Cease, I will fight no more. Okay, so now you're still shooting at me. Lethal. Okay. Got it. Irsad is gonna just... Yep. Irsad has beaten it to death. Okay, so that worked. Flying arrow misses Irsad. Irsad strikes in the foot from behind with steel shield. Explodes into gore. Bodorf retches. Cool. I mean, you said I yield, but then you just kept firing. Okay. You have a bow and some arrows. And vomit. Cool. That was worth it. You don't even have any things over here, do you? We still have a hamster. I guess I should check. We still have a hamster. Oh, we have an arrow in us now. Arrow stuck in upper body. Pull it out. Good. Can't rest until you stopped bleeding. I guess that's fair. Too bad I can't just, like, actually do medicine. Looks like we're fine, though. I'm gonna switch back to Irsad to save on food. See, you want to mount. That's so strange. All right, so... My goodness. So there's a Kobold Fortress here, Kobold Hillocks. This all belongs to us. This all belongs to our civilization. Kobold, human. But I know if we... And then there's Mountain Birth. But I know that if we keep going down this way, we're gonna find more goblins. So we're gonna keep going in that way. I don't think they're all gonna be gigantic fortresses like that. So I think there's gonna be some smaller sites that we're gonna be able to take on. Yeah, like this. Here's some honest to goodness goblin trenches. Here's what goblin places look like when they're not stealing places from other people. Hello, anyone home? Oh, now we're both on the thing again. Okay, I guess. Oh, hi. Hello, Goblin. Hello, Kobold. I am Nagasa. Okay. So we're gonna be in this weird situation where all the goblins are friendly and everyone else is not. Is that gonna be what's happening? Ask where you are traveling. I am on an important mission. Oh? What kind of mission? What are you scheming? I do not scheme. I don't believe you. Who do you work for? I serve no one. I don't believe you. Do we just... There's like some snakes down there. A rattlesnake. That's just a wild rattlesnake. Where did the goblin go? You already ran off. Okay. I think at some point we're just going to have to start attacking things even if they aren't actively hostile to us. Especially in this part of the world. Like, not all goblins are necessarily like super evil. Like, you can have goblins that are friendly. But I think in this part of the world, it's going to be a rarity. But let's go check out these trenches down here. Surely there's going to be some goblins down here. I could get a little bit closer, right? Oh, I could just straight up go like this. Okay. Well, let's just follow the river. If I can follow the river to the middle. Let's do that. That seems smart. Bizarre. Okay. Keep your eyes out. Who knows what we're gonna find now? So far, so good. Jeez. I mean... there's gotta be something, right? Like these are trenches. Like these are what they do. I don't know that there's... It just makes it hard to to walk around. Like I don't know where they hang out. If it's going to be those structures in the middle that they hang out, or if we're expecting to see a bunch in the trenches themselves. Interesting. Haven't seen anyone yet. I'll see here. Let's look like over here. Just a big ol' hillside. I mean, it says that there's... Oh, it's right there. There it is. Oh, and I hear something inside. I did hear something inside. Oh, these do go up. Oh, interesting. Oh. Come back here. Where did you just... Oh my god. I see. Oh, there you are. Okay. So there's a couple goblins here. A goblin clerk? blacksmith? Okay. Greet. Hello, Kobold. I am Smunstew. Focus jackals. Goblin clerk. So now ask about the local ruler. The disloyalty of barricades rules poison nobles. I don't care one way or the other. Okay. So now I guess the question is, if we find civilian goblins in a site that is obviously for, like, you know, the evil goblin civilization, do we fight these guys? Do I fight this mason? Because we could just destroy these non-soldiers. But I don't think that they're going to attack us. I kind of just want to kick everyone's butt. Whoa, what just happened? Okay. You know what? I'm gonna switch to Neri. I'm gonna jump off the rhino. I'm gonna punch this fish dissector. Really start a conflict. Yeah. Yeah, I am. I'm just gonna hit you in the head. Strike with oranges? Am I holding all my oranges? Oh, the arrow. I'm gonna drop the arrow. Right hand. No, the oranges go in the backpack. The oranges are not the weapon. Hilarious. Okay. Oh, now Minaro's on our shoulder, not our head. That's interesting. I'm gonna hit you in the head with a punch. She jumps away, okay. And then Earsat dismounts, and then shit is gonna go down very quickly from here, I think. But yeah, so we kick the goblin in the neck, bruising the muscle. Earsat punches the goblin in the hand, and the injured part collapses. The rhino kicks the goblin, and that was bad. That is now an unconscious goblin. Punch the goblin in the head. Force bends the neck. Okay, well there's aided goblin. And then they're just gonna run, right? We're not in combat with the rest of these, apparently. So they're just gonna... Okay. What are you... now what are you doing? Hello, wild boar man. I can't ask why they're traveling, so clearly they aren't traveling. Inquire about troubles. We've got beasts. Beasts, you say? What'd you call me? And clearly everyone's trying to come through here, right? How about I just attack people as they walk through? Just punch in the head. You punch in the head from behind, twist the neck, tearing apart the upper spine's nervous tissue. Tendon has been torn. Earsat attacks. Cool. Just sucker punching a goblin in the back of the head as they walk by. These are fine things to be doing. Just punch. You attack, but it scrambles away. Fair enough. You punch in the lower leg, bruising the bone through the trousers. Yeah, like all these unarmed ones. It's gonna be a cinch. Just murder them all. They might be, they're turning on me now. Oh! I jumped, but I jumped over a pit. So I'm gonna hold on to the pillar, I guess, and move, climb to south, holding southeast, yeah. Funny. There's fighting, I'm very uneasy. Oh no, the rhino has been knocked unconscious. I need to protect the rhino. Uh-oh. Gonna stand up and attempt to get back up there, which I'm struggling with. Oh, geez, that was... oh, they just grabbed me. They grabbed me by the backpack. Are you not attacking now? Where's our... Okay, so we still have Earsad. Okay, they are still attacking. Goblin has yielded. Okay. Well, you're gonna have to move out of there then. Stop! This isn't happening! How are you? You're unconscious. You have quite a few wounds. Okay. Head is cut open. Okay. So War Rhino did take a few good hits. You know what? I barely care. They're dead. And see, you still don't care. See, like, what's up? Where are these all coming from? Oh, no, now you're fine? Okay, cool. Sure. Jeez. I assume there's nothing else up here at the top. Nope. Oh, I didn't see this. Interesting. Interesting. Oh. I wonder if that was my doing. And of course now we're Wild Boar Man in the tunnels, so we can't see as well. This is interesting though. I don't think I've ever been down into these kinds of structures. This is their actual home. Hello. The servant of Toulon greets you. How are you feeling? Identify yourself. Fair. But you're not like... You're still not hostile. You just all cram in. Refuse. Over my dead body. You gonna... refuse to comply. They just keep shouting it over and over again. Okay. How about you die? And see, Irsed is punching more than using the shield, but honestly, that's fine. Punching, putting the shield away to punch, and then taking the shield back out. I guess that's fine. This is a fight. I'm not scared. You grab the goblin by the toe. Okay. Does that mean I can wrestle? Wrestle using left hand. But see, I can't like throw. I want to throw. Shoot. I have nothing to fire with. No, I want to throw. Why can't I throw? Just punch him in the neck. Hold him by the toe, punch him in the neck. That seemed to work. Goblin struggles in vain against the grip of your hand. You release the grip, that's fair, I guess. Just punch. Go for joint snapping, that's true. These are all unarmed goblins, so I haven't been too very specific. But here, recovering from attacking you with a bite. Let's do very square in the head. Punch. You punch, injured part collapses. Well, that was, geez, punch in the chest. There you go. There's just gonna be little tiny rooms with one goblin each. I wonder what else they have down here. God. Oh, that's a hallway. Nope, never mind. My God. Oh. There's a party on this floor. Let's get a better look at this. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, goblins. And there's just pits here? That's not disconcerting at all. But this isn't acting like I'm in combat with them currently, right? They're all just kind of milling about. Is this like I'm feeling optimistic about the future. At their big meeting hall. Oh, goblin. Oh, I must withdraw. The rhino just started it. Okay, that's fair. That may not have been how I would have started this conflict, but there you go. I really hope that we don't... Oh, no, you're already unconscious. Is... Oh my God. Oh, the rhino's just gonna go. Oh! Oh my God. And then where's our boar man? Oh, you were on the rhino. Okay, fair enough. Where... And you're... Are they all gonna come over here? I'm surprised it didn't just tell them all to fight us. I am tempted to, like... I want to fight him in this little choke point over here. Hello, metalsmith. My name is Neri. Let's not hurt anybody. You didn't even respond. Okay. Well, never mind. Earsaid strikes the metalsmith. in the hand from behind. Yep. Cool. This, oh, and they're just gonna run off. My rhino is rampaging down here, but I can't even see enough to like observe what's happening. Okay, let's switch back to Earsad, just so we can actually see what's going on. Our rhino is rhinoing. Are you experiencing mortal fear? Fair enough. Goblins be like, yeah, hey, what's going on? You did just murder 2 of us, but that's fine, I guess. And then, yeah, our rhino is just gonna... Jeez. It's so fast, too. Fortunately, there's only so many places it can go, so long as it doesn't fall down an infinite pit or something. Where did Neri go, even? Ugh, please do not hang out next to all these pits. Oh my god. Earsad strikes. Goblin falls over. Clerk gives in to pain. Got it. Oh, here's our... Maybe I just need to get on the rhino. There we go. Jeez. Where are you? You're up here, and we're down there. Okay, I don't want to fight near all these pits. That's the real thing. And then we got off. Okay. Come on. Come on, everyone. And this is a dead end other than the pits, right? Yeah. Let's not fight in here. I really don't want to lose a war rhinoceros to it jumping down a pit for no reason. Okay. Come on. There you are. Kind of wish I had a bow to just kind of piss one off. Confirm. And he just immediately falls over. Yeah, this is fine. Cool. What do the rest of you have to say to that? Literally nothing. Oh. No, you don't care. You don't care. Thank you for just voluntarily standing in the middle of all of us. Neri collides with me? Interesting. I think I just got in between Neri and the prey. Okay. Anyone else want to head over here? We're definitely milling about with intention. Come on. We can say hi. You're enraged. The cook is enraged. So they're kind of fast, that's the thing. If they want to get away from us, they usually can. Attack. You punch in the lower body, bruising, you charge, it's knocked over, very cool. So now I'm gonna switch back to Neri. And we're just gonna kind of just go for it. Yeah. Goblin looks surprised by the ferocity of your onslaught, yeah? And the rhino's charging. Cool. Gonna sleep and lurk. Okay, sounds good. I'm gonna keep punching goblins. So, you know, have a good Friday and stuff. I'll see you on. We're gonna stream on Saturday for a different game, and then we're gonna come back to this on Monday. And we might just still be in this adventure if we're gonna keep going at this rate, you know. Because there are fewer goblins in the world than there were when we started. And that's what I care about. Just punch him in the head. Just give a precise punch in the head from behind. Oh, I missed. Probably stand up, but there's a rhino on top of me. Oh, it died. Okay, what about you? Have they figured it out yet? Do they realize that we are not friendly? We just wrestled? Okay. Well, then let's try this. You were talking. I don't even care. Wrestle, takedown, throw. There we go. Takedown by finger. Why not? You take the chubby mason down by the second finger. Earhead strikes the mason in the hand with the shield. Goblin punches me in the hand, bruising the muscle through the leggings. Whatever. And then I release the grip. Fair enough. Punch in the leg. Okay. And then you fall over. Good. I don't know why we keep just grabbing their feet. And our rhino is running off. This goblin is unconscious. And now it's dead. Can also do the nasty move, the Hawk Wrath, by grabbing their weapon and shield, then jumping in their direction, which is a slam attack if they're smaller. So I do want to try that. These are all unarmed, for whatever that's worth. So far we've just found a bunch of civilian goblins, but I don't feel that bad, honestly, because there are still goblins in the trenches. Just lower body punch. Punch in the body, bruising the muscle and the stomach, bruising the stomach through the tunic. And then we grab, sure. Wrestle using left hand. We can lock the knee. I'm gonna lock the knee. You lock the knee with your hand. Goblin is unable to break the grip. Very cool. Wrestle using left hand, break knee. Goblin punches you in the leg, bruising the muscle. Oh, they broke my leggings. My poor leggings. We need to find some human gear for our warthog. You bend the goblin's lower leg with your hand and the knee collapses. Great. So that goblin's never standing again. And now we just punch him. I don't know. There we go. But yeah, so we lost our leggings because they're made out of wood. We're gonna lose our gauntlet here too. Yeah, I would like to find some properly sized iron gear for our wild boar. It's funny as hell and can skid L's for like 10 squares. Hilarious. My personal favorite, where you break their ankles first, then do a running jump to land on them, which surfs you on their body like a flying curb stomp. Brutal. That is so brutal. This game is so brutal. I'm gonna switch to you to kind of get a better look at things. Our rhino is experiencing mortal fear, as you do. I don't know that anyone's approaching us. No. Okay. interesting. I'm gonna attack. The combination of the two of us is probably quite brutal. Between smacking with a shield and then just getting wrestled from behind. So Irsad strikes the blacksmith in the leg with the shield, fracturing the bone. And then he falls over, and then the wild boar man punches in the foot, collapses into gore, and yeah. So now you're on the ground, right? You kick in the first toe, opening an artery. Neri releases the grip, and then you miss. Jeez. Brutal. Come on. You can die. I know you can. Maybe an edged weapon would be good at some point, just to kind of finish these off, but I don't know. Seems to be working. They're just watching. They're just watching. What if I've defeated many fearsome opponents. Have you? Have you? Bring up specific incidents. Summarize the conflict in which Axmu, doomed crushes, was slain by Neri. In which I slew Utez. Yeah. Yeah. Utez was slain. It was inevitable. Wow, they just don't care. They clearly don't care about each other. Oh, and then our boar person is running off. Neri, come back. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay. Well, Neri is starting to get tired, which I would like to avoid too much. Oh, you're chasing after someone now. Oh my goodness. Well, that was quick. Let's see if they have a treasure room of some kind. There's clearly a lot down here. Just random dead goblins. Jeez, look at all these doors! Okay. Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh my God. Well, so for the record, goblins can have some pretty small bedrooms. It's very inconsistent, though. Some of these are much nicer than others. Look at this. In theory, they're gonna have a treasure room, right? I assume. God. Oh, we're back here. Oh, hey. Sure, I'll just attack you as you come funneling through here. I'm just gonna keep punching. Just keep punching. You're unconscious. Attack. There's fighting! I feel very uneasy. Jeez. Well, they're missing, so that's good. And we're brawling? We're doing a bit more than brawling. Because the fact that we don't really have weapons. Punches Neri from behind. Bruising the muscle. Yeah, I think Neri's taking some hits at this point. Slight pain. Moderate bruising. So we've been bruised quite a bit, but we've been fighting a bunch of goblins without weapons, so you know, there's only so much they can do. Well, once again, I'm killed by a mummy, which should have gone tomb looting. Oh, geez. I'm not sure I've fought a mummy before. I imagine they're terrifying. There we go. Just hit this one a couple times while it's unconscious on the ground. And attack this one. If their entire civilization is just going to file one by one through this one little corridor, unarmed and unassuming, then I'm going to take advantage. Jeez. And then you're just gonna go right there. Attack the hook-nosed goblin. Gives into pain. We're gonna get good at punching. You punch in the arm, pulls the elbow, punches me in the gauntlets, the gauntlet breaks. Yeah, so we're gonna end up naked after all this. But that's fine. Cool. Attack! You kick within the toe, force pulls the foot, ligament torn. Cool. Attack. Goblin punches the rhino in the body from behind, but the attack passes right through. That's strange. Come on. There we go. Anyone else? Yes. Hello, Goblin. Today I have chosen violence. Oh, ow. Rhino attacks. She jumps away. Irsad grabs. Irsad takes the clerk down. Goblin struggles in vain. Struggles in vain. Irsad takes the shield out and puts it back away. Irsad slaps in the throat with his tail. Oh dear. Oh dear. Pretty brutal. There goes some teeth. Cool. Well, that's a good view, right? Do I get to see? What was? Do I not get to? Do I not get to see my kills in this mode? I guess not. We've almost leveled up fighter. We've almost leveled up wrestling and striking. Yeah, look at all this. It's all great. Okay. We've been hit a couple times. We've lost some of our clothing. And we're tired. Actually, are we not? We're not tired anymore? Okay. But I do think we need to... Jeez. So each one of these is going to be one of those towers? That's ridiculous. I don't know, is there any way to know... Like, does anyone lead? Is there a leader of this site? Really strong, yeah, that's fair. Undead often wielding weapons. Yeah. Usually a difficult combination. Okay. I'm gonna get on our rhino here. The rhino has survived. The hamster has survived. Whatever that's worth. Okay, I'm gonna come back down here to the river. I don't think we can rest here. Yeah, we can't rest in the middle of the site. Hello, Gantrock, how is it going? We are creating carnage. Gee, I don't want to just go into a whole other one of those towers without resting. Carnage is exciting? It's very exciting. We visited a... Oh, this is like... Oh, are we gonna have to cross this river? We visited a fortress that previously belonged to our civilization, but was being held by goblins. But then as we got there, it turned out that there was an insurrection by a bunch of necromancer experiments and humans, and all the goblins ran away. And that was very strange. But we didn't do much fighting there. Oh, there's some... Here we go. Now we have to figure out how to get up there. Ugh. Can we go in? No. But now we're in these goblin trenches. These are goblin pits, I believe is the technical name for it. And we're finding a bunch of, you know, unarmed goblins, which are quite squishy. Oh, they have like fortifications there. Interesting. So what's... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Hello, goblins. See, this is a lie maker. And they're not hostile with us. Hello, wild boar man. I'm Ozid. Stopped hell. Hilarious. And you're just gonna wander off. And I'm assuming this goes down. but only just a little bit. Okay, so not all of them are going to have an underground. Sure name. Goblin names are something else. Can I not go up from here? There was up. Interesting. Maybe there's like a closed hatch up there or something? Interesting. So maybe the one that we found is the only one with the underground? Like maybe that's their main fortress? Nope. Get out this way. Trenches are just a nightmare. Okay. There we go. Okay, well there's one there. And these are gonna be different ones. Okay. Oh geez. What a mess. What a mess. How do they live like this? We're just gonna have to jump down. And then, oh, but the rhino isn't gonna jump, is it? Did you just get naked? Where are you going? No, like that was there. I can't wear that. Okay, I wonder if they're gonna find another way around. Oh, look! You figured it out! Okay, cool. I'll take it. That just continues out. There's no further down here. There's no more up. Interesting. So some of these are much more significant than the others. There was another one like right over here. Right there. Too tired to stand. Yeah, we need to get out of here. I guess I'll just peek my head up real quick. Nope. Interesting. Am I too tired to get on thing? Okay, no, I'm not. You collapse and fall to the ground. Well, it's clearly not really hindering me. But now we have to figure out how to get out of here. You know, no big deal. I think the easiest is probably going to be going west so we don't have to cross a river. Is this that's a different one? I mean, I don't know. I mean, if the one tower that we went down it below was the only one that had stuff below it, and we killed like half the goblins in there, I was afraid that there was gonna be like, you know, another 300 goblins here, but maybe it was just that one big room. Am I still on the site? I Thank goodness for rhinos. Do I get to rest yet? Okay. Sleep until dawn, please. Oh, something just flew across. Okay. Now clearly I'm hungry and thirsty, but that can be fixed. Just gonna eat an orange. There we go. Now, we still need to get further away. I think what I'm gonna do, like Earsat I'm not too worried about. Earsat is undead and basically indestructible, and wearing armor. So Earsat I'm not too worried about. Neri, on the other hand, is still alive and did have armor, but it was made of wood because Neri was raised by elves, and half of it's gone now, and the other half is not going to be around for long. So before long, Neri's going to be naked. And I feel like that is a bad idea. Also, the hamster's still there. Minaro has survived so far. So I think what I want to do, there's a human castle to our north, which we visited on a different adventure, but I don't recall what was there. There's clearly horses moving around out here. I wonder what this camp is. It's a goblin camp, okay. Now these might be armed. Oh. What is this? Sure is an established camp, if that's what this is. Interesting. I don't think I've seen an echidna leather wall. Okay. But no one's here? Okay, well, we can check out this camp. Are you following me now? Are you out here? Is there someone following me? I don't see anyone. Interesting. Maybe they're going to the camp and we'll cut them off. This camp should have some goblins, right? The game is lagging like there's people around. Oh, I see something. See a goblin, a deep-voiced goblin hammerman, a large skunk leather robe that might actually be big enough for us. Yeah, skunk leather robe. Okay, so that's not armor, but it's at least, I mean, it's leather at least, right? It. And aware. Perfect. Yeah. Okay. Hello, goblins. Oh, there's a dwarf here, too. A low cheekbones chiefess. Greetings, my name is Neri. Hello, Wild Boar Man. I am Dang. Champion hexes. Praise crafts. Asked to become a soldier. Asked to be made a performer of the hateful dearth. Hilarious. So this is clearly the leader of this little camp. Neri isn't very good at intimidating, but we have Irsad here, who's quite intimidating. Continue. Investigate. Who is your boss? Unfavorable odds. Interesting. I serve no one. Interesting. Can I... What are you scheming? I do not scheme. I do not believe you. You're just hanging out here in the wilderness with a cage and a goblin. Is it really just the two of you? Is it really just the two of you? Oh, what's in your chest? Some coins, some chain leggings. Oh, but they're large. Are they gonna be big enough? Yeah. Okay, that's significant. Where you have a chest piece that would be amazing. That's a small iron cap. Wool mittens, a small helm. Small sandals, copper helm. You know, it's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. Oop, oop, oop. Unless I can't. I cannot? It's not small. Interesting. Or maybe I'm already wearing a wooden helm. Let's get rid of that. Limewood helm, remove. Drop. Whoop, 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 whoop. And there's the copper helm. Or no, I wanted... Remove. Must have hit the wrong button. So copper helm, where? Wood helm, drop. Okay. That's an upgrade. That's all you got there? Nothing. Nothing? Okay. Excuse me, dwarf. What do you got? What do you got? You got a silver warhammer, some iron boots, and leather. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna kick your butt. Your sad straps the shield. You grab the chiefess from behind. Your said punches in the hand from behind. Artery's been opened. Draws the shield. I maintain possession. Okay, so we're wrestling. Talking. Well, you have yielded. I don't care. I really don't care. Or no. Are we not wrestling anymore? Fine, we'll just... Combat. Strike. Head. Your set attacks, but she jumps. You strike the chiefess in the head from behind with my tunic. Fine, it still did damage. I'm gonna... I grabbed the tunic off of her. Hilarious. I'm gonna drop the tunic. And then the goblin is headed over. And the two of us are on the rhino still. That's so excellent. If we could get 2 people on a war rhinoceros in fortress mode, we would be invincible. Can you imagine 2-man rhino teams? Like, hammer up front and archer on back? War-trained rhinoceros just trampling through a goblin siege? I want this a lot now. Hammerman bites the rhino in the head. Fair. We're just gonna... Usime breaks the grip. You strike, but it's blocked. Irsad strikes, but it's blocked. And then we charge. Yeah, that's so brutal. Because we can just attack from the back of the rhino. And then if it gets away from us, the rhino charges. That's so good. That's so good. Okay. I think that's a camp taken care of. Oh, and then we got off. Hilarious. Okay. You are experiencing mortal fear. You have a leg infection and your head has been cut open a bit. Okay. I mean, we could probably rest here, right? See if anyone else shows up. I wonder what that one's gonna do. Maybe nothing. Oh! Just pieced out. Okay. Okay, so now I'm really full, so I'm going to wait an hour before eating some more. Jeez, we eat a lot of food. Almost like we're a large creature or something. You are still experiencing mortal fear. Okay. Whoop. That was weird. Okay, I think we're okay. Now then. I'm gonna go for the human castle. I'm gonna save again real quick. We've been okay so far. I'm not gonna risk it. I'm not gonna jinx it. I'd love to get a little bit more gear. I would love to get a breastplate for our boar person. And I would have given us metal gear to start with, but we started from an elven civilization, so we just got a bunch of wooden stuff. Okay. So far, so good. There are fewer goblins than when we started. I'd love to just annihilate this entirely. Oh, what's going on up here? See, this I'm curious. Human castle's over to our west. This is a hamlet, not controlled by anyone. So if we drop down here, and I keep traveling as the boar person, so we need to eat all the oranges. And is there going to be anyone out here? Well, there's something. Is this a refugee thing? Here's a human. Hello, wild boar man. I am Teshil. Why are you traveling? I'm escaping from danger which threatened my former home. So probably the hamlet to our north. I wonder if the hamlet to our north was just taken over by goblins or something. Any troubles? The smeared midnight is at war with us. The trouble started because of a dispute over treatment of animals. I don't know who the smeared midnight is. I don't know who that is. Yeah. And then there's a maceman and a human carpenter. Hello, I am Puck. Are you traveling, fleeing danger? So yes, these are refugees. How are you feeling? I've been fine. Any troubles? The Smeared Midnights is at war with us. The trouble started because of a dispute over torture. You know, apples and oranges. Half a dozen of one. So... Jeez. Okay, so yeah. This is a human hamlet that you can see goblin towers getting poking up around. So I think this must have just been taken over. Like right now it's controlled by no one. Interesting. Interesting. So now I wonder if we can find this shield one. Well, I'll see. Here's a little camp. There's a goblin. Sunken eyes, goblin crossbowman. Hello. Hello, I'm Shige. Why are you traveling? I'm escaping from danger, so you are not attacking. You are fleeing. You may have been just a goblin resident of the same place. How are you feeling? I'm doing well. Troubles. Let's see, we've got open war. Tell me about the open war. The cage wheats of fortune is at war with us. Trouble started because of a dispute over the treatment of animals. The cage wheats. That was a name. Nope, I don't know who that is though. It's not a civilization that I know of. It's gonna be like a specific site. But I don't think I get to see like which groups owns things from here. I guess I get to see that it's a forest retreat, but not... Oh, there's a lot of stuff on that tile. There's a lot of stuff on that tile. Okay. Yeah, there's trenches all over. Let's go check out this tavern. There might be something useful over there for us. Of course, it's right next to a tower. I don't know where the entrance is. Well, there is sound inside. Is there a child in here? There's a child! Hello, human child. Did you get left behind? I am Neri. Hello, wild boar man. I am Stathra. The servant of Nar greets you. How are you? I am separated from Ukap. I cannot give in to sadness. Yeah? Are you like... No, you went downstairs. Interesting. How are you feeling? I've been well. Have you? I want to ask about the leader. Right? But they're just going to tell me that there isn't one. What was the one? Ask about the structure you're in. Neighbors and trade partners. There's nothing organized here. Okay, so nobody's claiming this site right now. You have some arrows, a buckler, a shield, iron cap. Iron cap is probably better than copper helm. Yeah. Assuming that we can actually wear it, but it sounded like we could. Iron cap. And then I can wear... No? Strange. No, I thought I said take that off. And put this one on. And then ditch the copper one. Okay. Jeez, okay. A copper great axe, that's pretty cool. Not for us, but that's cool. Another iron cap. Shields, gems. I don't know that we're gonna loot all the gems and such. Hey, look, an instrument. That's neat. All right. A nice robe. Well, okay, goodbye, child. I wonder if the child would join me. Join me on adventure. I would rather not. I don't really want to be responsible for this child dying, but it's also weird to just leave you, right? How's about the structure? This is the Gleeful Dominion, and 49 Rammel ruled from the Gleeful Dominion of the Society of Hushing in Famous Board. Interesting, okay. Thank you for the history lesson, child. Where was the... I don't know why these menu options, like, my eyes just glaze over and I cannot figure out what I'm looking for sometimes to join you. Could you guide me to a location, I wonder? I would rather not. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's wise. You should not follow me. Because I'm going to immediately go get in trouble with these goblins. So I want, like, there, don't I? If there are, in fact, any goblins here. This just goes up. There's random spider webs in here. Cool, cool, cool. This is just another silly empty tower. Okay, moving on. There's another one way out there. I guess we can... This isn't the goblin trenches. I can move around in map mode on this one. That's cool. Hey, look, it's right here. Can I get down here? I can. Hello, goblins. I would love to say hi. Also, Hecata is getting into things. No, no, no. Hey. Hey, come over here and be cute again. Great. How about you just chill? How about you just chill? Another 20 minutes. It's all I got. It's all you need to do. I swear. Okay, clearly there's nothing here. Goodbye. Or hi, I guess. Where are you going? You want right here? Okay. Can I even just travel from here? I can. Wow. Okay. Sure. Why not? We have refugees going off in every direction. Here are like abandoned houses and such. There could be more gear in here. Oh, that's funny. We just ended up right here. They must... Unknown material floor hatch. Interesting. They must like... I must not be able to get up through their hatches. I can't open the hatch. That's what's going on. Where are we at? We're in a human hamlet that's been taken over by goblins. They've been building their towers here. But I got to the top of here in map mode. I'm gonna kick out a cat. But I was noticing that, like, we would get into these towers, these goblin towers, and you go up their ramp, and then it kind of looks like there's a further way up, but it won't let you go anywhere. And I have to imagine it's because of this hatch cover. Or like a similar hatch cover on all of them. Because I'm not allowed to open this. I can pull levers, but I can't open hatches. Is it because it's not mine? But because no one is claiming this site, like this is just a hamlet. This is a hamlet with a bunch of like human refugees around, and goblin towers. I haven't found any actual goblins yet. Just their stuff. But I'm curious about all these houses. I played with my pet. How affectionate I am. Yeah, see, these are all just ruined houses. Probably all been ransacked. Really, I just want to find a human-sized breastplate. That would make me feel a lot safer. Yeah, well, there's sound, but that's Neary, right? Yep, okay. And see, here's more goblin trenches. So there's abandoned houses and there's ruined houses. There is a well, a bunch of trenches. Oh, I can't go through there. They're all just abandoned houses. I'm gonna go up here. I guess I was at the top of this tower, but I haven't been inside this tower, hilariously. We're both on our rhino again. It's very cool. I just wish I understood. But yeah, here we are in the bottom of the tower, and it's gonna have this spiral. And it's just not gonna let us go up. There is an upward slope here, but because there's... I could probably even... No, it won't even let me see. Can't get to the roof because of the hatch. There's no underground on this one. Yeah, okay. Wonder how long it takes to repopulate the hamlets. I wonder too. Well, this one is acting like it's occupied by goblins, but I don't actually see the goblins, you know? I haven't seen the occupying force. If there is one. Yeah, here we go. Just gonna be the same deal. Yep. Okay. But fortunately, since this site isn't claimed, I guess, we can just move around on the map. Oh, hilarious. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's unfortunate. I can't fix that. It won't let me move now. It let me move to there, but not away from there. That's unfortunate. I think we have to reload. That's funny. It really did just put a refugee camp here. We've saved recently. I'm not too worried, but of course I think I have to go back to that tavern and grab that helm again. Okay. Note to self, the sand on the world map is not necessarily standable ground, and you can't map travel out of it. Oh, we're back here. Okay. Fair enough. Let's go back. Let's see, there's the Necromancer Tower down to the south west there. I think that's our ultimate goal. It might not be today though. So here's this hamlet. The map calls it Hamlet, famous board. There is a human camp over here. And then I actually don't know what this castle is. I don't think we've been to that castle before. But I'm just gonna pop in here real quick. We didn't find anything of note in the rest of this whole place. Except for a random child in the old tavern. Or is she even here anymore? Oh, it's a different person. It's just a random human. That's interesting. Praise murder. Okay, you have fun. I wonder if the gear's even the same. It actually does look the same. Iron cap, I think is what we did, and I think that is still an upgrade, so I'm going to remove the copper helm. Going to take the iron cap. Going to wear the iron cap. And drop the helm. And there was nothing else in here of note. I'm gonna move on. We glance at these guys. There wasn't anything of note there either. Maybe let's just head over to this castle over here. This is new territory for me. Again, I'm getting the hunch that all of this territory over here is just being ransacked by goblins. There's a human camp, the human castle, the hardy secrets sister practiced. Okay. And then a couple of layers over there. Jeez. Okay, well let's pop in at this castle. I have a hunch that something's going on here too. It's just a hamlet. Okay, I think the same thing happened there. I think this hamlet has been overthrown. I think this whole region is just being taken over by goblins. Here's a human castle. Maybe they'll join us. A frail human. There are a bunch of humans. Hey, look at this guy. Hi, my name is Neri. Hello, Wild Boar Man. I am just speechless wordy. Speechless wordy. Okay. How are you feeling? Show some mercy now and again. Maybe not. Let's see, we've got armies on the march and brewing trouble with our neighbors. This all tracks. Armies on the march. The army of sore girder camps is marching on burden wraiths. Is this burden wraiths? No. Where's burden wraiths? I don't know. Yeah, those are just other places. Okay. Continue conversation. Ask directions to burden wraiths. Far to the south. Okay. Well, that's not here. Is it like south? Sites. Oh, come on. Burden wraith. Yeah, it's way south. Oh, but see, that's a pit. Is that where they're coming from? Marching on burden wraiths. Interesting. Interesting. Troubles. Trouble with our neighbors. I'm curious about the trouble with our neighbors. Brewing trouble. Crozoglimbus is not at war with us, but there is ill will between our peoples. The trouble started because of a dispute over treatment of animals. That sounds an awful lot like a kobold with a C name. Krogoslimbus. Is that a group? What even is it? Krogoslimbus, a kobold with a C civilization. And they're way down there. Interesting. Is that the one that we stole crap from? With our other adventurer? Mucus scars. Yeah, okay. we've already looted mucus scars. Hilarious. So these humans are not out friends with those kobolds that we've already looted. There are a lot of humans here. Oh, and then these things. Oh my god. Look at the Baron. Hello. Hello, Wild Boar Man. I'm Oakish Riddle Delights, the servant of Justice Play Glistens greets you. Oh, and then... No, I continued with the wrong person. Oh my goodness. This is a different... Well, no, you're... What are you? A feathered humanoid. It has wings. Its olive feathers are long and broad. This night creature was first created by the dwarven necromancer Amos of Burnpost after horrible experiments on the human Az in Trustnit in the year 76. So this is a different necromancer experiment nightmare creature who was made by the other tower, the dwarven friendly. I mean, as friendly as a baron can be, right? So at the start of the stream, we went to a fortress that was being held by goblins, but we met a whole bunch of other necromancer experiments, but they were made by the Kobold Tower further to the south. This guy was made by the Dwarven Tower, which is not far from here, but he's not associated with the tower. He's a baron of a human castle. Yeah, the Baron Akash. We could ask to become a hearth person. That's interesting. That's a possibility. Because the main thing that these people are going to be dealing with is the goblins, right? Which is kind of what we care about. I wonder what kind of a quest you would make for us. We've already killed a bunch of goblins for you. Should I do that? Should we be a hearth person for this nightmare creature? Principles of Trustnet. Hearth person, you're responsible for the potatoes. I'm gonna take this scroll because books are cool. Goes in the backpack. They seem nice. I mean, musical, values martial prowess, disdains hard work, and vain. So weird. That's so weird. I'm gonna take a look through all your stuff first. Lightmaker, human, chubby human. My thoughts on the keep. And a meditation on the goblins. Interesting. Get. And these don't count as stealing. Get. Need a screenshot? I mean... Oh, where'd you just go? Just came across a Sasquatch. Oh dear. Good luck. I mean, yeah, look at... This is as far as I can zoom in, but... Look at him! Phone is being poop. Yeah, that's fair. The VOD will go up. But like, this is also like brand new art. The fact that we are seeing this at all is so incredible. Is okay. This particular adventurer has killed a cyclops. I mean, cyclopses are pretty scary. Is there anything else worthwhile up here? I'm really, I would love a breastplate. I would love a human-sized breastplate. More than most things. And see, that I can go down, but I can't interact with the hatch directly. I just get like the little stair symbol. Maybe that's what I should be doing on those. But they don't have stairs, they're just ramps. Brought the rhino in the building? Of course I did. Fat human mercenary. This is my emotional support war rhinoceros. There's some armed humans here. Just not like spare gear lying around. Actually, you want a silver halberd? I want armor. I want armor, not amazing weapons. This exceptional bronze two-handed sword. Okay. I think, can I be a hearth person? You're not worthy of such an honor yet. What do you mean? I've killed so many goblins. Can I tell you about... summarize a conflict in which Luzma was slain by Irsad. No, the ones where I slew Axmove, yeah. A few days ago. Axmove was slain. It was inevitable. Does that change your mind at all? Gladly, you are now one of my hearth people. Cool. Request duty or advice pertaining to service as a hearth person. You must kill the dark monster spouse Lurit Greaterfind. This night creature threatens our people with its very presence. Seek your foe in the lair of the fatal burial. This vile fiend has killed 2 and or less for murder, among them my cousin. Our hope travels with you. Okay, so this is a dark monster spouse. This is gonna be like a. This is gonna be harder than some goblins. Is what's gonna happen. Can you tell me where? The fatal burial. Do I know where the fatal burial is? It's gonna be like one of these. It's right there. It's literally to the south. Dark monster spouse Lurit, you've been ordered to kill this creature. I have no idea what a dark monster spouse is. But it is legitimately right there. It is legitimately, you know, harassing this castle, I believe. So that's cool. I'm curious if our other person can also be a hearth person and if they get a different quest. Oranges. Jeez. Okay. And then now I want to switch over to Irsad. Start a conversation. Asked to become a hearth person. I'm not worthy, so then I need to bring up the incident of when Neri stole those books from you. In which an elk attacked. No. A buzzard attacked. A few years ago. Are we not making new memories because we're dead? But those things just happened. A few years ago. That's so interesting. I want something more recent. Those are just a bunch of birds flying over. I can't talk about anything recent. That's interesting. Or no, here we go. Summer's conflict in which Gozru was slain by the by the rhino, which you attacked. Here we go. A goblin escalated conflict with Irsad. It was inevitable. Yes, the goblin escalated. That is exactly what happened. Now, can I be a hearth person now? Not yet. Okay. Because I didn't tell you about killing someone? Kill. Summer's conflict in which Stozu was slain and Rodent Man died. I slew a honey badger. Have I not gotten any kills? Is it our other two people, or our other person and rhino that has been... Oh, here we go. A few days ago. What about this one? 'Twas inevitable. May I be a hearth person now? Not yet. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna say that that's fine. We have one person be a hearth person, and Irsad is tagging along. But that's gonna be it for today. We're gonna come back to this. An adventure that's going more than one stream. That's the first time that's happened, huh? Interesting. I think part of that's just due to the amount of combat we're doing. Combat obviously is slower than, you know, just walking around and talking to people. But we're gonna keep going for it. There's plenty in this little region to keep going on. We got a quest. We got a straight up quest from a necromancer experiment baron, which is amazing on its own. So we're gonna go see if we can go kill that other nightmare creature that's been harassing the humans, and we're gonna keep trying to push back the goblins in this area. And I do want to end up in that tower at some point. I think that's gonna be probably the climax of our adventure here. But I want to see if we can maybe take out a necromancer, maybe find another slab. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But it's gonna happen on Monday. Come by on Saturday, and we're gonna play a different game. We're gonna play a game called Grun, which I played a first episode of a little while ago, and we're gonna try to wrap it up. It's a fun little creepy gardening game. So it's been fun. So come by on Saturday for that. But yeah, other than that, take care. Of course. Thank you for coming by. Thanks for coming by and hanging out. Today's episode is brought to you by fists, all powerful fists, but also by you clicking on buttons and hanging out and joining me on the Discord and all that good stuff. That's the face I'm punching in right now. So I appreciate all being here, and I hope you have a good weekend, and I hope you stay